So, a day after a week in turmoil, it must be great to be back in Brisbane.
Nice to be back home. Better weather, and great to spend the day with the family too.
Would you serve as Home Affairs Minister under Scott Morrison?
Yes, and I've said that to the Prime Minister, but that's an issue for the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister has the ability to appoint people to the Cabinet, and I'll leave that to him.
Malcolm Turnbull yesterday was referring to some of the wreckers in terms of his leadership. Are you one of them?
No, and I'm very proud of the actions that we've taken. I think we've now got a man who's honourable, I think a man who will do well for our country. I think Scott Morrison has the best capacity now to lead us to a successful outcome against Bill Shorten at the next election, and I pledge my loyalty 100% to make sure that we can defeat Bill Shorten. I want Scott Morrison to be elected as Prime Minister.
Are you disappointed, defeated after this week?
I'm exhilarated by the fact that I've got all of the support from colleagues, and I'm very grateful for that, and that we've now got a united team and the ability to beat Bill Shorten. At the last election, under Mr Turnbull's leadership, we lost 14 seats. 13 ministers resigned from his cabinet. There were serious issues, and we were on our way to an annihilation at the next election. I think we are in a much better position now, and because Scott Morrison has all of us as a united team, I believe we have the capacity to win the next election.
But what about annihilation possibly in Queensland? Are you worried about your prospects in Dixon, given it's so marginal?
No, my seat's always been marginal, and I won't take it for granted. I've worked hard and I've held it for 17 years, and I'm very grateful to the people of Dixon. I work hard locally, and I work hard in my portfolio to keep our country safe and to keep our community safe. I'm a Queenslander first and foremost, always have been, and I will fight for the interests of Queensland. I know Scott Morrison well. He's a good friend. He's down to earth. I think Queenslanders will relate to him. I think he will deliver for Queensland, and I will certainly make sure that I fight for Queensland to get everything we can, road funding, additional funding into the bush, to make sure that we can get the services that we need in an expansive state like ours.
Two more if you don't mind, Peter. First one, did you see the footage from your electorate office yesterday of what these vandals did? What did you think of it?
Look, I'm upset for my staff because I've got predominantly female staff in my electorate office, and they get threatening phone calls from these GetUp members. We've had them climb up on the roof. Look, they don't like me because I'm the immigration minister, and immigration ministers have always been protested. But to go in there and cause thousands of dollars worth of damage, which the taxpayers will pay for, shows a complete contempt. And these people are associated with the Greens. Some of them are members of the Labor Party. But they all have in common membership of GetUp, and people need to realise that GetUp is an extreme left-wing organisation. They don't represent the values of people in my electorate, and I think they should be condemned for their actions.
Do you think GetUp's behind what happened yesterday?
I have no doubt that these people have affiliations to GetUp. This is their conduct. This is the way that they run their campaigns. They seek to scare people. They spread misinformation and lies. That's the GetUp model, and people need to realise that GetUp is an extreme organisation who last year took over $1 million worth of donations from the CFMEU.
And finally, you're going to have a lot more time to go to rugby, do things here in the constituency, and a bit more family time now after this week?
A little bit more family time, and it's, the most important thing is family. You remind yourself of that at these times. So Tommy has got his game this afternoon. Harry lost his game this morning, so maybe one from two will be all right. And we've got a function tonight, a fundraiser for a police cause. So yeah, a nice weekend back at home, and great to be out of Canberra weather.
And hopefully a wind around out the week.
Let's hope so, mate.
Good to see you.
Cheers.